Welcome to Silver Living Hub. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're a parent between 40 and 75, you've probably noticed something. Talking to your grown up kids isn't as simple as it was when they were little. Maybe they're busy with work, living far away, or just don't open up like they used to. And sometimes when we try to connect, it ends in frustration or even an argument. Does that sound familiar? Today we're diving into something special. 3 simple questions to help you understand your adult child's life better. These aren't just random questions. They're designed to spark real conversations, build trust, and bring you closer without the tension. Whether your kids are in their 20s, 30s, or even older, this is for you. Parents in the US, Europe, or anywhere who want a stronger bond with their grown kids. Let's start with why this matters. When our kids were young, we knew everything: where they were, who their friends were, what they ate for lunch. But as they grow up, that changes. They build their own lives, and that's a good thing. They're independent, chasing dreams, maybe starting families of their own. But here's the catch: that independence can feel like a wall between us. We want to stay close, but we don't always know how to reach them without sounding nosy or pushy. I get it. I've been there. A few years ago, my daughter moved across the country for a job. At first, our calls were short. How's work? Fine. How's the weather? Okay. It felt like we were strangers. I wanted to know more, how she was really doing, what she was excited about, but I didn't know where to start. That's when I realized asking the right questions can change everything. So today I'm sharing 3 questions that worked for me and can work for you. They're simple, open-ended, and show your child you care without prying. We'll walk through each one with examples, tips, and even what to do if they don't answer right away. By the end, you'll have a toolkit to start meaningful conversations, ones that make your kids feel heard and keep your connection strong. Ready? Let's jump into the first question. Now, let's get to the first question. What's one thing you've enjoyed doing lately? This might sound simple, but it's powerful. Why? Because it's not about digging for big secrets or grilling them about their plans. It's about their everyday life. When my daughter was living far away, I tried this. Instead of asking, "How's work?" which always got a one-word answer, I said, "Hey, what's one thing you've enjoyed doing lately?" She paused, then told me about this little coffee shop she'd found near her apartment. She loved their pastries and went there every Saturday. That opened the door. We talked for 20 minutes about food, her weekend routine, even her favorite latte. Here's why this works. First, it's open-ended. They can answer however they want. Maybe they'll say they've been gardening, binge-watching a show, or hanging out with friends. Second, it's positive. It focuses on what they enjoy, not their problems. And third, it shows you're interested in them as a person, not just as your kid. So, how do you ask this? Keep it casual. Maybe over a phone call, you say, Hey, I was just wondering, what's one thing you've enjoyed doing lately?" Or if you're texting, try, "Been thinking about you. What's something fun you've done recently?" The key is to sound natural, not like you're interviewing them. What if they don't answer much? Say they just go, "Oh, not much." Don't push. Try this instead. Fair enough. For me, I've been loving these evening walks lately. Anything small you've liked doing? That keeps it low pressure and gives them an out or a nudge to share. Once they answer, listen, really listen. If they say, "I've been cooking more," ask a follow-up like, "Oh, what's your favorite dish to make?" It's not about getting all the details. It's about showing you care. I had a friend try this with her son, who's 28. He mentioned enjoying hiking, and she asked, "What's the best view you've seen?" That led to him sending her photos and planning a hike together. This question isn't just chit-chat. It's a window into their world. You might learn they're stressed but unwinding with a hobby, or they're happier than you thought. It's a starting point. Let's say you try this and they share something small. Hold on to that. It's the first step to understanding them better. Now let's build on it with the second question. Moving on to question 2. What's something you're looking forward to right now? This one takes us a bit deeper. It's about their hopes and feelings. It's not asking for a 5-year plan or pressuring them to spill everything. It's a gentle way to see what's on their mind. When I asked my daughter this, she said, I'm looking forward to a weekend trip with friends. That surprised me. She hadn't mentioned it before. We ended up talking about her friends, where they were going, and how she felt about getting away. It wasn't just small talk. It showed me she was excited, maybe a little stressed, and I got to cheer her on. Why does this work? First, it's future focused. People love sharing what excites them. Second, it's personal but not invasive. They might say they're looking forward to a promotion, a holiday, or even something small like finishing a book. Third, it lets you see their emotions. Are they hopeful, overwhelmed, content? Here's how to ask it. Keep it light. Hey, what's something you're looking forward to right now? Or if you're together, maybe over coffee, so what's got you excited these days? Timing matters. Don't ask when they're rushed. Pick a calm moment. What if they shrug it off? Maybe they say, nothing much. That's okay. You could reply, totally get it. Some weeks are like that. I'm looking forward to trying this new recipe, though. Anything on your radar? Sharing something small about yourself can warm them up. When they do answer, dig a little. If they say, I'm looking forward to a new job, try, oh, what's the best part about that? Or if it's a quiet weekend, ask, what's your plan to unwind? Keep it curious, not pushy. A friend of mine asked her 35-year-old son this, and he said, starting a side business. She followed up with, what made you go for it? And learned he'd been dreaming about it for years. This question builds trust. It shows you're not just checking in, you're rooting for them. So after you've tried question 1 and gotten a glimpse of their daily life, add this one in. It's like putting another piece in the puzzle of who they are now. Let's wrap it up with the third question, which ties everything together. Now here's the final piece, question 3. What's one thing I can do to support you right now? This one's a game changer. It's not about guessing what they need. It's about letting them tell you. When I asked my daughter this, she said, just keep being there to listen. I'd been offering advice left and right, thinking that's what she wanted, but she just needed an ear. It was a wake-up call, and it brought us closer. Here's why this is gold. First, it shows you're in their corner, no judgment, no agenda. Second, it's specific. They can ask for something small, like a call, or bigger, like help with a project. Third, it builds a habit of openness. They'll know they can turn to you. How do you ask? Be sincere. Hey, I'd love to know, what's one thing I can do to support you right now? Or after a chat, I want to be there for you. What's one way I can help? Don't force it. Let it flow naturally. What if they say nothing? That's fine. Try, okay, no pressure. I'm here if you think of anything. For now, I'll just keep sending those silly memes you like. Keep it light. They might open up later. If they do answer, follow through. If they say, check in more, set a reminder to call. Small actions matter. A friend asked her 30-year-old daughter this, and she said, help me figure out this recipe. They cooked together over video call, simple, but it became their thing. That's the magic here. It's not just words, it's connection. Let's recap all 3. First, what's one thing you've enjoyed doing lately? Opens the door to their daily life. Second, what's something you're looking forward to? Shows you care about their dreams. And third, what's one thing I can do to support you? Says, I'm here for you. Together, they're a roadmap to understanding your adult child without the arguments. So, what's next? Try these out. Start with question 1. Next time you talk, maybe on your next call or text, see where it leads. Then sprinkle in the others over time. If it works, or even if it flops, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. This is what Silver Living Hub is all about, helping you thrive in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, especially with family. If you like this, hit that subscribe button. We've got more tips coming your way every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.